How's it going, y'all? My name is Aiden Anderson, and this is the Moscow Minutes. I'll be bringing you a breakdown of the Moscow City Council meeting from April 17th, 2023. Some highlights from this meeting include the Mayor's Earth Day Awards, an appeal of a conditional use permit, and an update on an Idaho Community Development Block Grant. Let's get into it. Following two proclamations for Earth Day and Arbor Day, the mayor went through the City of Moscow Earth Day Awards, which are given to individuals and organizations that have helped advance environmental awareness and sustainability in various projects throughout the course of this year. The following were awarded various Earth Day Awards: Camden Court HOA, the City of Pullman in collaboration with the City of Moscow, Marie Dupree, Lee Ann Erickson, Inland North Waste, Ember Powell and Aris Mayer, Marcus Miller, the Moscow Renaissance Fair, Palouse Prairie Charter School, Matt Pollard, Ian Schlater, the Stormwater Operations Department for the City of Moscow, the Unitarian Universalist Church, and the Wince Company. Following those many awards, there was an appeal of a conditional use permit application for 2518 Itani Drive. This was an appeal of a Board of Adjustment decision made by the appellant John Wright. John originally wished to rent out some rooms in his home as a B&B, and so had to go through the Board of Adjustment in order to get the permits to do so. Originally, staff recommended approval with no conditions, and then after receiving public testimony at the Board of Adjustment hearing on this issue, made the condition that 2 more parking spaces needed to be provided on top of the 4 that already exist on the property. John then appealed the board decision to council, arguing that this condition was unnecessary and somewhat extreme, given that the property already exceeds the requirements for B&Bs as required in city code. Council discussion revolved around the potential for extreme requirements placed on this property, as well as possible existing neighborhood tensions. Ultimately, they voted unanimously to reverse the decision of the Board of Adjustment in part and to approve this conditional use permit with no conditions. The last item on the agenda was a required public hearing on an Idaho Community Development Block Grant. This was essentially a status update on the grant that was awarded the city in April 2022 in the amount of $335,000 from the Idaho Department of Commerce. The funds from this grant are currently being used to help purchase a new fire engine for the city under the category of public facilities, with the city matching the grant with its own funds in order to complete the purchase. Fire Chief Brian Nickerson went through the details of the fire engine's construction, transport, and inspection, as well as the plans for its arrival in Moscow in August. With that, the City Council went into reports, where each City Councilor gives an update as to what they've been up to recently, with some highlights being an upcoming Arbor Day event as well as an urban renewal meeting. When that was done, they adjourned for the evening. So, that's the latest from the Moscow City Council. As always, we'll have the relevant links posted with this video, and if you have any questions, let us know. This is Aiden Anderson with the Moscow Minutes. See you next time.